Alright, we're heading out for the hunt now here. State Road Covered Bridge, Bigfoot Canyon. Okay, right off the bat, I do want to go over a little bit of noise pollution things. Okay, we're a mile as the crow flies south of I-90, Interstate 90, and you'll hear as there's like no wind tonight. Beautiful night, about 63 degrees out, and temperature will be dropping through this hike, and there's like no wind. It's calm. You can see not even none of the leaves are moving here. Okay, but as and there also, State Road here is not a main road, but you may occasionally have a vehicle run down that. We have still, even though we are probably 4 to 5 miles south of the railroad tracks, we will still pick up some of the whistles of the trains. They will not be near as loud as some of my other videos. Okay, that being said, we're going to head down on this side. Usually we head over on the other side. I just heard a plop, and holy crap, is there a smell here. It stinks down here. And I'll have to check that out a little further. I see somebody has decided to roll their tires down here. Wonderful. And I want to see just what this is. I don't know if this is the right one. I want to go down. This goes down to, that's Bear Creek right over there. Okay, and it goes back to a waterfall. And this just looks like a little roundabout here. Okay, so we're going to go up. There's another spot over here I want to go down. Over on this side. And again, I am picking up a weird smell that's hard to say exactly what it is, but it's not real pleasant. Okay, now this is a path made pretty much by four-wheelers, and it's a little steeper than it looks, but we'll be able to get down here. We'll check out. The water is not moving real fast. We got a deeper water over here. Okay. We're going to start out on this side. Okay. Come up to the water here. Now, I do have the thermal on, and because it's like right at sunset. Okay. The thermal may be having a little bit of difficulties, but I figured it'd probably still be best to turn it on. Okay, this is our covered bridge. And our area down here. We'll walk along this area, which you can't get too far on. We do got the mucks, because this area is known for being muddy. Okay. But on that, now I will kind of cut my chatter down to important things only. I just heard a knock back that way. It was like 2 knocks. Definitely sounded like it was on wood. So you can't really go back too far on this way. And this other side is usually where we go. You can see where the four-wheelers cross. Okay, this side is like pretty much, I mean, most of the paths here are all made by the four-wheelers. I did hear what sounded like a canine barking. There's not houses very close to here. And out in civilization area. And you can see the four-wheelers will ride over along here. And because I have the mucks on, I can get through some of this. And I can probably get down here a little further because the path has already ended on this side. But I'm able to walk out here along the river. I've still got quite a few bugs, even though it is cooler. You're going to have that by the water. And thank God for the mucks, otherwise we'd have been turning back already. The water level is a little lower, so looks like I can get through. This is where Bear Creek enters the Conneaut Creek, and you can see how much deeper that is. Okay, that is a holy heck of a drop-off. Too much that the mucks can't do, but I may be able to if I walk out far enough on this little rock path. Okay, bugs are like crazy over the water. Might be able to get over here. Okay. As you can see, the water level is still not quite low enough to get over to the area that I want to. The area where I had the sighting. I was able to get over there last year. But it's up ahead over here. And you can see the water's still deep. See, I'm picking up on the thermal. That's just that's a stone on the edge there. It's still retaining some heat. But I wanted to try and get as far over here as I could. Looks like somebody set up campfires over here. So, as I'm not the only one who's gotten back here, but you do definitely need to have the right kind of boots to get over here. Because that's still, I'll show you when we get up here. That's still, that spot I found still probably about 8 or 9 inches deep. And that's Bear Creek going up there. And that's actually a pretty beautiful scene. Okay. Now, I haven't done many night hikes here. I've done 2. Actually, I say not many, 2. And one of them, for some reason, my camera literally couldn't see anything. Now you watch, there's a vehicle coming across the bridge. There. Try to take a look into the woods there. Got a contrast because the water is actually running at 50 some degrees. Okay. So we have a wide temperature variation when you have the water in there. You see, when we get right over here looking at this stuff, we still have a pretty wide temperature variation. Okay, and I'm sure some of that's, I'm trying to get it to where I don't have any of the sky in there, and we still have like temperatures running into the 40s on some, 60 top end, 60 on the top end. The temperature's dropping. Again, it was 63 at the start of this hike. Temperature's starting to drop, and I'd say it probably is already down to 60. I have right there, see if I can zoom in on that. That's a raccoon. That's a raccoon tracks. Okay. Always love finding that. Raccoons are actually a predator, even though they a lot of times are called trash pandas. Okay. They're technically a predator. So, when we get up here, we're going to go under the bridge on that other side. And we are getting to where I'm going to need to put the flashlight on here pretty soon. I can see over here. I'm trying to look and see if I can find any. Not really finding any animal prints. I heard what sounded like a big tree snap over there. Please tell me you heard that. Do have the feeling that I'm not alone. Not only that, if you see there, I kept my glasses on. I usually don't, because my glasses are great for distance and more in the daytime. Make it harder for me to see my camera. And are giving me actually a glare with the light. So I'm going to try and, I really don't have a place to put them, but I'm going to try and hook them on me here so that I'm not wearing them. Okay. Now when I click the light on here, this is going to be the O-Light. The Marauder 2. This is a big boy here, it's bright as heck. Okay. Because I can tell you, it looks a lot lighter in my camera than what it does for me. So, here comes the Marauder 2. This sucker is bright. 14,000 lums. Okay. We're going to run down this way a little bit. See what we can find. I have never videoed down this way. And this area, this is technically, we're getting into Tinker's Hollow area over here, because the next bridge up is Tinker's Hollow. So this is the woods connecting it. Okay, there's a little beach down there. And there's a pathway that goes back here a little bit. Okay, so some viewers have put in the comments about wanting me to have the red, blue, or green light, and I gotta ask you, I don't have that yet, but gotta ask you, would you like seeing the video all in that red color or blue color? Because I don't know, for me, watching videos, other people's videos, I can only take the red or their blue or green lights for so long, and then it's more annoying. Okay. So. There's a little island over there. I can adjust my light a little bit. I just heard some noise over there, but couldn't make out whether that was a dog or an owl or what. I honestly don't know how far back. I've only been back this way a couple of times, so I'm not sure how far back this goes. And then we'll head back and go the other way, if time permits it. Alright, I found a stick. Turn the light off because I don't feel like them seeing me. I can hear them going over there. Okay. Okay. They're honking because it's a covered bridge. There's one lane. Oh! Just heard a boom there. Not sure what that was. Okay. Okay. And I definitely am more comfortable going on the other side, I guess. Just because of the area this is. Okay, so I don't know how much further I want to go back here on this side, because it starts to get narrow And there's some better paths on the other side. Okay, I really can't see the other side, which unfortunately is a shame. That path may go there, back there for a little bit, but I'm going to turn here, and we're going to head back and we're going to go to the other side. What I'm having a hard time doing is actually looking through my camera, including my thermal. My eyes keep going above that to look. There's much I could possibly miss, especially on that thermal. Here's spot where we can get a view of the other side a little bit. That's interesting. How that's frayed like that. There's a good view of our island. I have been struggling with my back injuries that I sustained in Afghanistan. They've actually sidelined me from a couple hikes, but this I'm trying to get back out and do some stuff, so I'm doing this hike not without quite a bit of pain. But this is what I love to do. Okay, so I don't tell myself I need to do this. This is what I enjoy. You see how quickly this got dark back here. And I am kind of moving at a quicker pace. Because we've already been through this area, I guess. It's more of my reasoning. And there is our covered bridge. Get a view without the flashlight on it. Did you hear that? That sounded like a rock going through the trees. But where exactly? Did that come from? I heard the noise. But the direction didn't make sense to me. Which means I'm not interpreting where it came from right. Because it sounded to me like it came from the creek side, or hit on the creek side. But that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It's only water over there. I don't know if something's in this side, and I guess I'll find out. Ooh, I just heard another rock hit over there. Hey, got a spider and a knockdown. I just thought heard a rock hit over here. So what I'm going to end up doing here is going across the old cover bridge here. Where right now, we're like the Red Hot Chili Peppers under the bridge. Now guys, always remember I like to stick humor into this. Even if we're getting into a tense moment. I mean, I think honestly, the more tense it is, the more likely I am to crack a joke. So it's pretty tense right now, so I'm cracking jokes. Okay. Alright. So here we go, across the old cover bridge. State Road Cover Bridge. Once I get over here onto the center, take a gander down each way. Okay. Do hear a dog barking. At least that's what it sounds like. A lot of bugs. Bugs and dust galore. Okay. Which does reduce visibility. Okay, so seeing we had some mud on that side. That means probably a great deal of mud on this side. Okay. Because of the four-wheelers that come back here, this place is often, even in dry periods, mud pit. Okay. Now we are on this side a little closer to I-90, and we will end up moving closer. I just heard something. But I don't know what I heard. It sounded like something moving. Oops. Just heard something up ahead there too. last time I was down here, caught a raccoon up in one of these trees. It's me stepping on some sticks. That's just me. Again. Okay. That's me stepping on. There's a lot of sticks. Okay. Okay, so I am going to stay near the riverside, which is a little noisier from the water. Thick woods, very thick woods, some big giant trees. Okay. I'm trying to catch the thermal. I just heard something go through the trees. Possibly a rock. So I'm going to say ding 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 number 4. Now thankfully I got the mucks on because this is muddy, and I see right there, that's a deer track. Looks like a good sized one. I see more deer track there. Okay. This has been a place where people have camped right over here. You can see they got their little fire ring right there. And they left all their trash like Erica and Hattie would. Okay. Now I'm gonna see, because this is our area over here. Dude, what the hell was that? Okay, I can see the lights of a car over there. But I just heard some kind of noise. I wanted to look this way. This is our spot where I had the daytime sighting. You can see there's nothing there. Nothing on the thermal. Nothing on the main. Just nothing. Okay. Alright. So what I want to do is stay along the river. These cliffs are huge, enormous, 100+ foot high straight up. Now, I can hear some of our nighttime bugs and frogs, but not a lot, not near as much as I would think. Seen a frog jump into the water there. And I don't know if I can get over anywhere. I got to get around that whole area. And that's down from a recent storm. Okay. A lot of bugs up here. Okay. I have to try and see if there's a way around this. I don't feel like going through that. It's like nasty mud. And it stinks. So there is around it. So we do gotta backtrack a bit. Okay. I'm just gonna say that this place is kind of like creep out factor 10. Okay, yes, going all the way to 10. Because not only from previous events, but already what's happening tonight. Because I gotta say, by myself out here, I'm more apt to turn around than what especially because of my conditions right now, more apt to turn around than what I normally would. So as you can see, four-wheelers don't like their own mess they create. Okay, so they dig up these deep holes that will fill with water like that, and then have to go around them, their own messes. You see how that works, so. See somebody put a red, it almost looks like 550 cord. That might be a cheaper version. Which means somebody would do that either as a marker or they were setting up some sort of shelter, tent for camping back here. Again, this area is like owned by the Cleveland Metro Parks. Let me check that. The Cleveland Museum of Natural History. One thing about this darn flashlight. Okay. Burns hot as an oven. Let me show you up here on the thermal. This is where I have to hold it. Okay, I'm trying to get it up here where I'm holding it. 116 where I have to hold it. The top of this is 147. It's getting darn near hot enough that I could brand somebody with it. Yes, I have blistered my finger on a hot flashlight before. So people definitely been littering back here because nobody checks this, and somebody put a cup on a string. Why? I don't know. They got me on that one. No, I can tell you, the woods are real thick right now. I just heard something through there. It may have been another rock throw. I'm not sure. That was something. What I was going to say is, doubtful that I'm going to come back this area until fall, until we have a lot of the foliage dead, because it's so thick you can't see much. See, that's where the four-wheelers have went up there, and I actually do want to try to check this other side, because once the cliff goes down into where there's a valley on this side, it's been my experience that there's been quite a few animals on here, and you can see there's the cliff. We're just starting to get some little pieces of the valley, a little island. And a lot of bugs. Yeah, I'm going back around. I'm not going through that. No. I know Jack and MT and Trapper will wade more into the spider and tick infested brush than I will. I do that some. I see some deer tracks right along here. A little frogs in the puddle. Yeah, this is muddy over here. And I see some what look like raccoon prints right down there. So, yes, I know you say I found evidence of deer and raccoon. To me, that's good. I like that. Okay. Boy, this is muddy, thick mud. The muck's are earning their money right now. See more deer track here, and these little things here. These are black walnuts, I think they are. Squirrels like them. It's either, it looks different from it. Yeah, it's a black walnut. So, a mud pit. Spiders. This is where you can see onto the other side, so we're going to walk down here. And this area is actually pretty spacious. A lot of wilderness. What I'm wanting to do pretty thoroughly, I don't know what that is, but it looks like furry. I'm not touching it, that's for sure. It may be the remains of some sort of carcass. The way it smells down here would make sense, because it doesn't smell all that pleasant. Okay, hard to tell because it's got a lot of bugs. Okay, so we're going to go back up here because it doesn't look like there's another way around. Me playing with the equipment a little bit there. You can see the high cliff wall over there is starting to cut in closer. Means we're getting closer to the end of our trail. See, look, the valley wall right there. Got this little swampy area around here. There's a campsite at the end of this, which I know when I get to the end. Okay, I've been trying to keep an eye on these. There's a lot of muddy areas. Been trying to keep an eye in the mud for things. Yeah, for prints, that is. And I haven't said every single one that I've seen, but it's been all deer or raccoon to this point. I seen something swoop down over there. Some sort of a bird, though. Or bat. I'm hitting spider webs like crazy. The wall is right up next to me here. And I got spider webs attached to my flashlight. Again, this area reminds me of the canyon because one way in, one way out. High walls on both sides. So, here we go. This is our little campsite. Okay. Again, they left their cans and their trash. This is the museum's property. It's supposed to be left for nature. It's supposed to be for us to enjoy it, but not litter it up. Again, on this other side, we got deep woods. And this woods continues on for a long way. There's no way for me to go any further because, and I'll show you here a little bit. Ooh, I just heard a big owl. Let's listen. There it goes again. There he goes. Okay, so we got an owl back here. Sounds pretty classical owl. And I tell you, I'd love to catch one of these suckers on video. Oh, there he goes again. Just more than audio. But they're very hard. They're great with camouflage. There he goes. I can hear him still hooting. Well, an owl is a predator, even though it's of small animals. Bird of prey. Even though I can't capture it itself in video, I got its audio. he goes. He's like over there. Shoot, man, that's weird. It's like he's following me. I'm hearing noises over there. Now, as I've said in past videos, these places I'm at, they have a feel. Sometimes that environment can change on a dime, but most part, they're really walking with a feeling there. Some places creepier than others. Some places, like Camp Pete, for example, the place was, like, most of the time creepy. But then some of the times I walk back down there and it's felt pleasant. I'm hearing something over there. Okay. Oh. I accidentally turned my light off there. Listen. It sounds like... No, I'm stepping on stuff here and making noises. It sounds like something is on the other side there, following me. I can't prove that. And I'm not sure if you've heard some of those sounds, but that's what it sounds like to me. And I can't see anything, which is concerning. Here. I think I can manage this way. I think I went around it. Boy, I'm hearing that sucker. That owl. But he sounds a little different. I mean, it sounded like he was, I don't know, doing a hoot attack. It's hard to hear. I got the sound of I-90 in the distance. That's where I was hearing something up this way. We're gonna keep on moving. And, been slightly different on the path here, but it goes to the same spot. See, that's game trail, because there are a lot of deer that run through here. Unfortunately, thought I would have been able to catch them on camera. The vegetation is thick. It's really hard to catch things this time of year. Back up to the mud and the muck. Again, I do see quite a few other people tracks back here. Everybody's wearing shoes though. I've in the past found muddy footprints that were the size of my foot in the boot. Okay. Which is weird, because as you can see, this doesn't look like a place you would be without shoes. And it was up on this path. Okay. Okay, got some deer track along the sides there. I can see the evidence of the deer, but I just them tonight. This was early, and it's actually a little earlier than what I normally do hikes, although the sun is setting earlier now. It's only 9 o'clock. And I mean, some of that's because if I get into the mystery here that we need to solve, well, then I got time to spend. You can see that some of the leaves are already starting to fall. We're getting some of that here. That looks like a four-wheeler track there. Oh, sounds like somebody's falling asleep on 990. They're running onto the rumble strips. There goes somebody else. People hit the rumble strips either when they're falling asleep or playing on their phone while driving. Both are annoying. This is that little one that is. Well, it looks difficult to get around, but I think I might be able to do it. So, bugs. Bugs, bugs, and more bugs. Now, I'm seeing that, like, our top end temperature on the thermals running at 64.5. This freaking canyon wall. So I did take a slightly different way back, because there's that pond and muck that I wanted to get around. And don't know if I got a... Yeah, I can get around here. Okay. Again, the four-wheelers have made a lot of tracks through here because they wreck an area and then move in to wreck another. Again, I'm not going to come back this way until the vegetation is down, because I think this is an area we would see if the vegetation wasn't so thick. But and there may be stuff back here. This is a big area. Okay, this is our spot up here. Again, go back up here where I had the sighting. You know, and why I do that is, simply put, a lot of people accused me of faking that. Or that it was mostly because they said it was a stump. And I really got to challenge you. Where's our stump? But the other thing, watch, we're going to put just for over here. Here. I don't think these people... That's a tow wire. That's like a tow wire. That's a metal, probably from one of their four-wheelers. But again, I don't disagree with other people using the woods. I disagree with other people throwing their cans all over, leaving their trash, leaving their litter, not cleaning up after themselves. That is what I disagree with. Okay? Dang. That was a rock. Alright, so I'm going to show you above me here. Those are maples. Okay, you can clearly see those are maple trees. Maple trees have no nuts. That's why I'm kind of showing that. So that wasn't a nut that fell from here. So our rock thrower is back here, definitely, because ding, I think that was it. Is that 5 or 6? I can't remember. Well, we've had several rock throws. And again, I don't know if it came from over here or if it came from the other side. It hit in through these trees right here. That is a mystery I would like to solve. Who the heck is these? Who are these rock throwers? How are they finding me in every single place that I go? Not just in Nashville County, but in other counties, in Portage and Summit. How is that happening? you know, because you can say in one area, coincidence maybe, hobo in the woods, okay, or feral people, a feral person or whatever, but every single location I have covered probably close to 15 miles of the Conneaut Creek. Okay, and this happens all along the areas, and happens all over the place. Southern Ashtabula County had a rock thrown at me too. Okay, so nobody whistled at me this time, but we had rock throws. Okay. You can see they're starting their new paths over here because they reckon these ones. Seeing something. Oh, Erica and Hattie threw another can over here. Okay. Now, I gotta tell the little story here. Erica and Hattie are my two little scapegoats from Oklahoma. More closely related to the Tasmanian devil, but known for their paths of destruction. And Erica in particular leaving her cans everywhere. So, at some of their friends' request. Hearing something there. They absolutely said I should blame them for it. Okay, this is kind of an open area, and I'm kind of glad, because this is creepy over here. I kid you not, I'm finding every stick, so. Whoa, there's another rock throw. Ding ding, 7. That one came with a little viciousness. It is freaking creepy sounding here. Now, a lot of creepy sounds. Okay. I'm going to say this, like the last time I was down here, I was very happy to finish the hike, get in my car, and get the heck out of here. Feeling the same way right now. Here. That's coyote. Sounds like. You hear coyotes going off over there. A couple of them. So that's predator activity. So we have found signs and sounds of several predators down here. And of the prey animals. And our rock throwers definitely down here. And our rock throwers down here enough that Hallelujah, praise Jesus. Here is the Lord. Here is the road. And I'm ready to get out of here. Okay. We gotta walk back across this covered bridge on this creepy road. When I was on the Ashtabula River, going across the covered bridge, something threw a rock and hit the roof of the covered bridge. So, just because I'm in the covered bridge, doesn't mean I won't have any rock throws. I can see the car up ahead. Thermal's hitting on it too. Okay. Yeah, it looks like I just seen the light of a car. Might be coming down here. Yep. Yeah, there's a truck coming across. Okay. I usually don't like seeing other people here, especially a red van there with no windows on it. Yeah, that's friggin' creepy. Yeah, I usually like to get a van with no windows in it and drive around in the country. Okay, what is that noise? It's some sort of bird. That's why you watch all the way to the end, though. Never know what can happen. Okay. Creepy place. Tinker's Hollow to the left of me. Bigfoot Canyon to the right of me. We covered both. Both are creepy AF. Okay. So, with that, I got my back up to my car here, and we're going to call it a night. I want to thank you so very much for joining me on this adventure. Drop comments in. I appreciate hearing from you guys. Even if you see something and I say I can't see it, please put it down there or whatever, and don't take offense to that. You know, just because I say I can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Okay, a lot of things I can't see. I'm running at about 35% of what I catch. The rest of it I miss, and a lot of times you guys catch it, or I catch it in review in the film. So I need you guys, eyes. I want to thank you for watching. God bless you, and have a wonderful evening. And I gotta switch this here to get a free hand.